watching the Royal Way here on Stadium Drive Sports.
Welcome, Royals Empire, to the Royal Way here on Stadium Drive Sports. I'm your host, Sean Baar, and today is a spring training edition. I'm going to let you see all the stadiums and all the locations of every Major League team. Plus, I'm going to bring up 5 questions entering the season the Royal Way has for the Royals. And if we got time, I'm going to do some cartwheels. That's only if we have time. So, without further ado, let's get into it. As the Royals prepare for their 54th season in 2022, the Royals have one of the youngest rosters in the game. Expectations are not as high as they used to be, but with all the buzz about a rejuvenance in the club due to the fact that we might have a Rookie of the Year candidate and a return of the great Greinke, we might just see these teams' expectations rise. Question number 1. How well will the bullpen do? We have a lot of talent on the defensive side of the ball. They can only go back so far. Limit those home runs and walks given up, and trust your defense. If these relievers can limit their walks and maintain their control, we'll be just fine. It's that lazy high slider left over the plate in late innings that might be all she wrote. Number 2, how well will our rookies do? Bobby Witt Jr., Nick Pratto, MJ Melendez, and others, when will they be brought up? And will we see Bobby Witt on opening day? Is Asa Lacy really that good of a pitcher? Will Nick Pratto develop into a solid hitter? How well will the local draft picks do? We've got a pitcher from Blue Valley Northwest and Overland Park and a left-handed catcher from Park Hill in KC. Number 3, what's the percentage of outfield time versus infield time for Whit Merrifield? I really don't care where you put him, as long as he's happy. Merry on the field. I'm sure he'd rather play second. He spent a lot of time in the outfield and should be accustomed to it. I'm thinking as long as he's out there and in the lineup, we're good. Number 4, how well will our starters do? Mike Minor being traded for Amir Garrett helped out the bullpen. Zach Greinke replaced Mike Minor's empty spot in the starting rotation. I'm happy to see Zach back, and hopefully he can inspire these youngins just to keep the game within reach and give us a chance. It'd be nice if we can see them average over 6 innings per outing, relieve some of the relievers. Number 5, are we better than a 500 team? I think it'll be all about how we handle adversity down the stretch. How resilient are we when we get down 3 or 4 games in a losing streak? It really comes down to those rubber games when the series is tied 1-1 and that third game is big. You want to win that series. These series, win and loss, those stats are serious. It's now time in this special spring training edition of the Royal Way to take a look at every spring training ballpark for every team in Major League Baseball. Currently, there are 15 teams in each league in spring training. You have the Cactus League in Arizona and the Grapefruit League in Florida. Many of the stadiums in the Cactus League are located 45 minutes apart at the most, while the stadiums in the Grapefruit League are separated by 3.5 hours at the most, some being on opposite coasts of Florida. Surprise Stadium in Surprise, Arizona is not only home to the Royals, but also the Texas Rangers. It's now time to take a look at all the Major League spring training stadiums. Right this way. The Cactus League. Alright, first up we have the American Family Fields of Phoenix, home to the Milwaukee Brewers since 1997. It was previously known as Maryville Baseball Park. Camelback Ranch is home to the Dodgers and White Sox since 2009, has the most seats, 13,000, in all of the Cactus League. The Cincinnati Reds and Cleveland Guardians both call Goodyear Park their home. The place has a party deck for 500 fans. Woo! Hohokam Stadium is home to the Oakland A's. Used to be Hohokam Park, home of the Cubs. The first spring training complex built for 2 teams ever in the country is home to the Padres and Mariners, Peoria Stadium. The Salt River Fields is home to the Arizona Diamondbacks and Colorado Rockies since 2011. The $130 million ballpark has the largest scoreboard in the Cactus League. Scottsdale Stadium is home to the San Francisco Giants since 1992. In 2006, it underwent its latest renovation of $23.1 million, adding a new deck and a terrace and seating in the right field berm area. In 2014, the Chicago Cubs opened up the newest ballpark in the Cactus League. The $99 million ballpark has a total seating capacity of 15,000. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim have trained at Tempe Diablo Stadium for over 2 decades, and the ballpark opened in 1968. The Grapefruit League. Baycare Ballpark is home of the Philadelphia Phillies. It's the third ballpark the Phillies have trained at in Clearwater since 1948. The Bill Hammond Stadium is located in the Lee County Complex and is home to the Minnesota Twins each spring. It seats 7,500. In 2009, the Tampa Bay Rays moved to Port Charlotte. The place was built in 1988, and the Charlotte Sports Park was the spring training home of the Texas Rangers until 2001. Originally known as Thomas J. White Stadium, Clover Park is the spring home of the New York Mets and the summer home of the St. Lucie Mets minor league team. It has been home of the Mets since 1988 and was recently renovated in 2004. The newest ballpark in the Grapefruit League is home to the Atlanta Braves. They've been there since 2019. It's got the coolest name, huh? Cool Today. I don't know about tomorrow, but it's cool today. Ed Smith Stadium is home to the Baltimore Orioles since 2010. The stadium opened in 1989 and was originally the training location for the Chicago White Sox. The Cincinnati Reds moved from Sarasota to Plant City in 1998. They moved their spring training operations to Goodyear, Arizona in 2010. JetBlue Park is home to the Boston Red Sox. It even has a 37-foot green monster in left field, replicating the Red Sox original ballpark in Fenway. And also features a restored manual scoreboard that was located at Fenway Park for 30 years. It's one of the newest ballparks in the league. Since 1934, the Tigers have been playing in Lakeland, moving into Joker Merchant Stadium in 1966. Yeah, they've been playing in Tiger Town for about 90 years. Opening in 1923, the spring training home of the Pittsburgh Pirates, Lacombe Park is the oldest stadium in the Grapefruit League. The first team to play there were the St. Louis Cardinals. Pittsburgh Pirates started playing in 1969. Roger Dean Stadium is home to the St. Louis Cardinals and Miami Marlins since 1998. The complex was one of the first designed to house 2 teams during the spring training. The stadium features luxury skybox seating, permanent seating, parking, and concessions. Blah, blah, blah. The New York Yankees have a new stadium since 2008 called Steinbrenner Field, in which they play their spring training games. It was originally known as Legends Field. The Toronto Blue Jays play their game at TD Park, which was formerly known as Dundon Stadium. It is now TD Ballpark after TD Bank acquired the naming rights. The Toronto Blue Jays have been playing there ever since 1977. Yep, ever since their inception, so they've always played there. And in 2017, a new stadium was built for the Washington Nationals and the Houston Astros. Fit Team Ballpark of the Palm Beaches. Fit Team is a fitness beverage company who purchased the naming rights to the facility in 2018. Alright, that's really all the time we have for now, and I do want to thank you all for watching the Royal Way here on Stadium Drive Sports, and happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope you all enjoy the weekend, and I will see you again on Monday. Enjoy it, and go Royals. See you later.